walked through so far, but then we can this video and go check it out. That's it. Let's build a brand new constructor, one that's actually stronger. Oh, we need really big. Okay. I guess we're stuck.
Making it look almost livable around here. Welcome back.
Be safe.
Good day, Captain.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Let's sort my inventory out a little bit. Residential district.
Want to join?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds Ranger? Having a good one? People joke, say those Varoon zealots worship. Something to report? Seems like the Crimson Fleet is private sector. Now that's where be careful if you run into those ecliptic. Taking a look at your file. Bounty hunter. Cool spacesuit. Kill for a cup of coffee. Another day, another shift.
There's nothing. I'm sure you are ready. Please.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Crimson Fleet, this...
Listen up, scumbags. The assholes are on the move, and we've got to be ready. No, not the UC, not the Freestar Collective. The ones that matter. Pirates, mercs, and those religious nutjobs. We always knew there were some places left over from the Colony War. Bases, labs, stuff like that. But now it's come out that there are even more. A lot more. Spread all over the settled systems. Looks like the Big Two didn't play by their own rules when they were playing. Listen up, scum.
Crimson Fleet, this is Delgado. You have all been spreading far and wide across the settled systems, just like we talked about. Do not stop. Freestar Collective, United Colonies, they think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the free people of the Crimson Fleet. It always has. We are just reclaiming what is rightfully ours. And we will use their own selfishness and arrogance against them. Those of you old enough to grow hair remember the Colony War. Remember those morons fighting and dying over nothing. They built facilities all over. Facilities that are still there, intact and abandoned. Just waiting for someone to come in and set up shop. That someone is the Crimson Fleet. So go! Make yourselves at home and bring the fight right to their goddamn doorsteps!
Talk about seeing stars. My crew position.
And we're off. Orbital pattern locked in.
Activating grab drive.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green. Landing site locked. Take us in.
Alright, let's do this.
Yes?
Suit pressure normal, everything in the blue. Let's see what's out here. This is definitely not the kind of place I'd set up an outpost.
Structure. Structure. We have anomaly. We have structure. We got another anomaly.
If something's living in here, I doubt it wants us to intrude. Don't rush the scan. Wouldn't want to overlook anything valuable. I have things for you. Something seems at the moment.
Always nice to kick back in the broken sphere after.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can... Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business!
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Field. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire...
Back for more, eh?
Can you believe it doesn't look anything like one.
Most visitors can't wait to get off this rock.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis.
All right.
There are many stories and films about demons, ghosts, and other entities. Greetings, my child. Very well. May I assist you with any...
We can stay and listen if you like. I find theological discussions to be quite interesting.
The Sanctum Universum will always be available to you, if you wish to know more. Then please, go ahead. Faith be with you.
This is right where I belong. With my bed. Something I can help you? Adler Camp. Adler, you said? Nope. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. Adler. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Well? Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood.
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
Holy crap. Really? You do that? Thank you. For everything.
Well, hello, sunshine.
Citizens are advised to take caution near the military outpost.
Another zoning meeting at Mass has resulted in a stalemate.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trio.
This here is the most important work in the galaxy.
Have something for me? Well, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you... You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Forces in New Atlantis. We need to be extra vigilant. The miners pretty much run. Careful near the railings on the upper level. The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home. The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual needs you may have.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Let's go, G.
Wow! Look who finally had the guts to show up. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or so. Before I put you to work, I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any... You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. On board that ship, you'll find a trader named Austin Rake. I want...
Let's do this.
I'm dead. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And...
would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
If you are free soon, could we talk? And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Time to move on.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
If you ever get to the... Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family, but it's just a bunch of crap.
Whatever you need, you got it. Talk to you again soon, darling.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
I'm only a part of Crimson Fleet, so that
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Wolf, wanna help me with some target practice?
Ah, that's it.
with the Cliptic. I had it under control. Now tell me about the Ragana. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got... Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
So do I.
Docking job there. Nice work.
Well, that was fun. Now what?
Commander Ikonde wants to see you.
Captain,
Follow me.
hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
I hope I'll be able to see him next time on shore leave.
Orders. The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, fleet. Back in basic training, I had the record for fleet kills.
Drank too much coffee last night.
First mission in the books and no casualties.
We got a wager going over whether the fleet would let you in or leave you for dead. And, unless you're a zombie, I owe the ops team lunch.
We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. I do. I know it's a delicate tightrope, and it doesn't go unnoticed that you're risking your own life to walk it.
Every tightrope act needs a safety net. We appreciate the fact that you're behind us, Commander.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Ragana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Let them remember, they have no idea who actually hired them. I'd suggest you spend less time worrying about us and more time being concerned with the task at hand. On that note, how did things go with Neva? Were you able to join the fleet? It's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully close to killing an innocent crew. Luckily, you have a good head on your shoulders, and did the right thing. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. You'll get paid once I consider your report.
And we expect your reports to be thorough. Where the Crimson Fleet is concerned, no detail.
So what's next for you on... Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the...
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy, and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're... This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the... I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Greetings, Captain.
I have things for you. Nice. Clean set there. Good jump. We're still in one piece. All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Something you might be interested in.
Get out of my face.
10K.
Captain,
but it was 30.
greetings.
Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess of...
my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now talk. This body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. That ends today. Clear? But all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
We'll be certain to keep a close watch on our belongings.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Oh, yeah.
All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around.
Need something? Are you looking to start something? What are you looking at?
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
In you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, neighbor. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cripps had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices
On the right,
may be high,
you've got
but
Bradley
these
from the Trade
goods
Authority.
ain't exactly easy to
I'm
find.
sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with. Thanks to advanced modifications even Bugin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my fight. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level.
gonna start
listen up.
something?
You can all
'Cause I'll
stop
finish it.
complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
It's hard to
Never
find.
considered trying to raise them
Hey.
as a pet. Imagine having
Come
your
back
own
and see me
terrormorph.
sometime.
I hope you've brought me something in. What'll it be, friend? The fleet's got an impressive commerce. They even managed business on the Keys. Not everyone thinks so. There are a few, regardless. I hope you're not... You find anything of value, bring it here first.
Still have nightmares about the job.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, the two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on...
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for usdef. Exactly. Now you... Okay, enough discussion. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook.
It's cold as hell.
Anything ship-related, you're at the right place. So, looks like, once again, I'm Jazz. Like Neva said, it may not be wider, but I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're we got the best selection in the settled systems. Anything that keeps the UC, just let me know when you... I don't mind helping. I've got plenty of goodies to choose. Here to upgrade that ship of yours? No, but I bet you would.
1,420 cargo. Oh boy. Done it. Right now.
You've got stuff to smuggle. If you've got the credits. All
Let's see
right.
if I can upgrade the weapons. So that does a little bit more damage. I think I'm good. I'm definitely keeping that because it's amazing. I'm definitely keeping that as well. Right then, I think we're good. So that's the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, turn the notification bell, join WolfbaneGame by hitting that subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, WolfbaneGaming is signing off.